So what I've got here is a 31.5-inch LED light bar, which I picked up off of Amazon, and how I'm going to install it onto the crossbar is using these Rhino rack adapters. This is, oops, from Australia. I've already opened the package, but it's this Rhino rack package, and it is a LED light bar bracket for the crossbars. And how that's going to work, I will show you. But essentially, these are the brackets here. You can't really see against the black glove, but these will mount up onto the crossbars here, and the light will be screwed in over here. And we got two on each side, or one on each side, I'm sorry. And then that will go onto the crossbar. So let's get everything prepared, and we'll go step by step through the installation. So I've got the factory Land Rover crossbar here. You can see, I think this is produced by Thule. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this rubber bit and insert these brackets inside the railing here. And then we'll be able to screw in those brackets for the LED lights. So I'm going to get that done and get back to you on this video. So this is essentially what we have to do. We have to put the metal brackets into the slot here. Make sure they fit in on the top there. What I'm going to have to do is to drill 2 holes beneath the brackets. This isn't measured out yet, but when I do measure it out, I'm gonna have to drill 2 holes for the brackets. That way these screws that come with the kit here can actually go all the way through and have a little bit more space and thread through, so that there's less possibilities for them to slip out. In regards to these brackets, because this is a Thule bar and a Rhino rack accessory, these were just a little too thick. And so what I had to do was find a metal shop in town to take about 2 millimeters and grind it down about 2 millimeters so that it's a little shallower in depth. And now you can see that they fit perfectly and slide all the way through. So essentially what it's going to look like once we get everything in place and measured out is that you're going to have the bracket sit sort of on top of the bar here with the light facing forward. It's good to know which way is the front facing side of this before you do it. And yeah, so I'm going to get everything measured out, drill in my holes, and get these brackets screwed in. Okay, so pardon the road noise here, but okay, now we got the light installed. So that's what it's going to look like. So it looks pretty low profile, and it's not a lot of overhang, but what we're gonna determine is when we get on the freeway or the highway and figure if there's a lot of road noise coming off of it. But so far we're gonna get this thing wired up. Plan on tucking the wires into this seam here and let it run down under this A-pillar, which I'm going to pull off all the way down, and then run the wires underneath this panel here or through here, and then run the switch underneath this panels, which I'll remove, which are pretty easy. What you're going to do is unscrew those, and these panels pop right off, and then I'm going to plug it in to here, to this terminal here, And then the ground is going to go underneath there. So, or the terminal, and then the ground, we're going to find a place for the ground, but we're probably going to put it right in this little screw there. So I'm going to work on that, and then I will get back to you with the overview. Okay, so I have the relay installed right here, and I've got the ground power installed right under that. Right over here, I was able to finagle the positive to this terminal here, and using a nut to lock it down, and which gives me good access here to the fuse for this light kit. And then the light switch, I am in this jumble of wires running it here through the brace bar underneath this foam cushion there, which would be pressed down when the cover's put back on, and I'm running the wires through there, and I'm going to run it down under here in through the firewall over there. I'm going to see if I can open that to get inside and slip in this huge power button, which I might have to change out. Not sure yet. I'll see if I can get that through there. And we're getting there. Right now I'm trying to determine on this power to tuck it in. Right now I have the A-pillar cover moved off the car, which then I will run the wires through here, and I'm thinking it could go underneath sort of the windshield gap, but I'm not 100% certain, so I got to figure out how to get the wires all the way through. Right now I'm sort of stuck right here, but I think I'll find a way. So I'll let you know what I come up with. Also, quickly to show you how to remove this A-pillar, it's pretty easy. Once you remove this portion, what you would pull out from the back of the door when it's open and move it here, there's a little tab. You want to be careful not to break that. But to move this A-pillar, it's pretty easy. You just slide it down. You see there, just slide it down and it comes right off. So see, I have the wires sort of tucked in there for now because the gasket on A-pillar will protect it, but I just think it's too much. And then there's this extra for additional plug-in, which I don't need. So I'm going to strip that wire down to the two wires and just run it up to the roof. Okay, so here's the finished product. I have the light bar up. So as you can see, I have the wires coming down, split the wires. I gotta do some minor cosmetic stuff here. Get that sort of better tucked in somehow, some way. I got it running down here, of course down underneath the A-pillar and into the engine bay, as you guys saw earlier. Let's see, we're gonna go test it out here. So I got the switch under here. It's on. There we go. Now, it's not the brightest light bar, but yeah, just something to tie me over. Turn that back off. Yeah, no faults, no warnings. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out on the highway, see if there's any wind noise from this thing. Of course, some last minute button up things, and yeah, that's the LED bar using the Rhino rack adapter. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.